We have with us Peter Cardillo joining in. Peter, hi, morning. Seems like a sign of thaw finally coming in when it comes to trade wars. Now that Trump has delayed the China tariffs after Beijing exempted some of the American goods from duties, and that's really brought about a fair amount of cheer. Does it seem like this truce could carry on a little bit further and we could finally have conducive trade talks?
Yes, I think so. And we just heard this evening that President Trump is now delaying the latest tariffs that were supposed to go into effect on October the 1st to around October the 15th. So it's a 2-week goodwill gesture. And I think, this is good news because I think this will probably lead maybe not to a full agreement, but there's a good possibility that we might see a breakthrough, and that is perhaps maybe both sides suspend the tariffs for a few months as the talks continue. So I think this is good news, and I think we're seeing some goodwill on both sides, and that means that eventually we'll get some sort of a trade deal.
Why is this trade war being fought on Twitter? I'm sure the Chinese and the Americans can sit across the table and negotiate it. I mean, aren't markets slightly, if I may use the word, fed up with this entire Twitter war which is happening every day?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no question that the trade war is taking a big bite in the global economy. There's no question that it is having a negative effect in China, and there's no question that it's beginning to have a negative effect here in the States. And so both sides are aware of this, and I think that to avoid more pain ahead, that they will come to some sort of conclusion. But again, like I said, I don't expect some full agreement, a perpetual agreement to happen anytime soon. I just think we'll get some more goodwill gestures along the way, and that should build up some confidence. Because if you look at confidence, confidence is waning, and that in itself can have a negative impact on global growth.
All right, Peter, thanks very much for joining in and giving us a sense as to what all of these cues mean, as well as how this trade war really between US and China are being fought out on social media.